to answer back, and we have Ricky Robertson versus Miles Martin. And Miles Martin, really the freshman that was pulled from redshirt, and they expect big things on him, ranked 14th in the country.
Yeah, Miles Martin, 22-5 on the year, 4-3 in Big Ten competition out of Penns Grove, New Jersey. Robertson, on the other hand, he's a redshirt sophomore. He's 11-8 this year, 2-3 in Big Ten play out of Tinley Park, Illinois.
Yeah, so Robertson definitely comes in with maybe a little bit more college experience, but Martin, no rookie by any means to the sport of wrestling. So he had a tremendous high school career, one of the highest, level recruits in the country, and for good reason. Tom Ryan, decided, hey, it's time to put this guy in the lineup and see what he can do. So we've definitely seen some flashes and glimpses of brilliance already out of him, and he had a tough loss last week against Penn State. Here he's in on a head inside single. He's looking to get an angle, has his shoulder behind the leg. He's really got that leg almost to the shelf position, looking to bring it up, brings it up to the armpit, and this is where he's in a high likelihood to score, and where he's got to keep this action inbounds. Trying to pull on the head, pulls him backwards, gets the 2 points, and he's kind of got an underleg Turk there. He lets that go. He's going to the tight waist and immediately to a tight ride. Nice takedown there on the edge of the mat.
And Ricky Robertson definitely looked uncomfortable there, trying to wrestle himself out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a position I think that sometimes wrestlers, take for granted, or maybe the public takes for granted. You get a guy's leg up in the armpit, and it's no gimme. I mean, the guys have amazing balance, flexibility these days, and it's no gimme. So Miles Martin, a great job there finishing that takedown.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robertson right away on his feet, looking for hand control. Martin looks to suck him back, and some good bottom wrestling, some good top wrestling. And you see Martin pulling him back to that crab ride and looking for a wrist. He's looking to get that cross wrist, and he's kind of got a cross wrist 2-on-1 here. Also has the legs in, so he's in a good position here to possibly break Robertson down. Robertson doing a good job keeping his hips up, though.
I think something very apparent early in this match is the upper body strength of Miles Martin. He seems to be overpowering Robertson early on. Yeah,
I mean, he's an elite level athlete. I mean, this guy he's honestly got it all, speed and power combined, and he's a guy that athletically has all the tools. Captures riding time there for the moment. He's at a minute plus, and riding hard here. Staying very persistent, dropping to the leg, coming back up to the body, bringing him right back down to the mat. 39 seconds left in the period. Martin looking to possibly ride out Robertson here to stay ahead 2-0 in the first period and gain a substantial riding time advantage. He's in that we see him again in this tight waist half position. He's got his hips out to the side of the half, really looking to break him down, get weight forward on the head, and that's what he's doing right now. You see Robertson's head go down. This is good for Martin. And he's in that claw position. So really comfortable. You could tell Martin's really comfortable here from this tight waist, spiral claw, spiral haft, cross wrist position, and something you see not very often out of freshmen is some good riding talent. So first period ends 2-0 with 1:50 riding time on the part of Martin.
Coach Barry Davis trying to fire up his wrestler. Going to take another look here.
Here's that head inside single. Backwards trip, pulls on the head, pulls him right back. Nicely done right there. Good mat awareness by the edge of the mat.
So Martin will start on bottom here.
Quickly to a near side stand up, fighting for hand control, looking to get a little bit back pressure. Right as Robertson pulls back, nice cut, right back into his opponent. So we're 3-0 if you factor the riding time. If it were to end right now, it's 4-0. Robertson shot attempt, and Miles Martin, nice counter there. Started with a little bit of a hook to a spin behind and just kind of bullies him over. 5-0 right now, and this is a match where the Buckeyes are definitely looking to get bonus points. So they're at that threshold almost here, and he's pulling him back in this claw crab ride position, and he's close to a near fall. Doesn't quite have it. And there's a 2 count. 3. So he's got a 3 count right now, so he's definitely going to get some back points. He shifts off to the nearest, and there we got 4 near fall points, and he's out to a 9-0 lead. So a great start here out of Miles Martin, looking to extend that lead. Now he's already in position to get a major. We'll see if he can get more. I think think the thing you notice here that's pretty impressive, and as we mentioned earlier about Miles Martin, is really his ability here on top. I think, in high school he was identified as a wrestler who, was very dynamic on his feet, but, sometimes it gets lost on how good someone like Miles Martin is really on top.
Yeah, both things like you said, I've noticed he's excellent on his feet, and then on top he's just so strong. He shows that quickness with that upper body.
As we go out of bounds, 3 minutes of riding time, so that has been secured. 22 seconds left in this period. So right here, Martin's just going to try to ride him out, possibly get a quick turn, but basic objective here for Martin is to ride out Robertson, go into that third period up 9-0 with a riding time point secured for a 10-0 lead.
Robertson last season, he had a 27-10 overall record. He was 2-2 at the NCAA championships and 2-2 at the Big Ten championships to take a 5th place finish. So no slouch is Robertson himself, but Miles Martin really dominating so far.
This is what Tom Ryan expected out of when you pull a wrestler's red shirt midway through the season, you're expecting results, and this is showing you why. He's handling at this point a guy who's been to the NCAA tournament, who's won matches there. So that's what they're expecting out of Miles Martin, is to score points in March. Third period on our feet, fighting position. You see Martin there pulling, trying to get Robertson out of position. Coach Tom Ryan yelling, work, work, work. They're still looking for more points, hungry for more, looking to possibly get to a position where they might get a tech fall. Looking to do a near side drag, drops to a single, nice little cutback action. Again, pulling it up to the armpit. He's in a similar position to earlier. Now he's getting that weight towards that far hip, secures the takedown there, and goes up 11-0. 11-0 right now. Kind of in a tough position to transition from, because Robertson has that leg of Martin. Now Martin's back in a position where he's a little bit more comfortable. He's got that tight waist with the left arm. Cuts him there, gives him the escape point. 11-1. Whole logic here. Try to get to a position where they get a tech fall. Going to be tough with 54 seconds left. And right now, if you're Barry Davis, you're telling your wrestler, maybe if a big move's there, otherwise don't give up any extra team points for the Badgers.
And we never want to say that it's an expected win, but Miles Martin ranked #1 in the country by multiple outlets as a recruit at 182 pounds. He was rated as the #3 recruit nationally by Flow Wrestling. So Miles Martin definitely, like you said, coming in off that red shirt, he's somebody to watch for in the future for the Buckeyes. Definitely a dominant wrestler, as shown here.
Absolutely. Nice attempt there by Robertson, but countered well. I mean, Miles Martin brought the left hip in, secured the trail leg. Nice defensive maneuver by Martin to stop the head inside single. 18 seconds left here, and you know what? Give Robertson some credit. Despite the amount he's down by, he's still firing off attacks. He still wants to be the last one to score, and that's something you want to see out of a wrestler here. Another head inside single attempt by Miles Martin. Again, his third head inside single, I think. Turning that corner, looked to get an angle. Couldn't quite finish, but an impressive performance out of Miles Martin. With riding time, 12-1. Puts the Buckeyes up 4-3 on the dual meet.